Let's try this. Do I now have audio? And how does it sound? Oh, shit. Okay, I got that. I saw that. I'm actually looking at it from the YouTube side too, so maybe I'll kill that. I will kill some other programs that are just running. Hey, BJ, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I figured I'd find the moon to start with because it was already out there. Man, it is buffering badly. Julia. Maybe my internet's being squirrely for a change. I don't know. I'll get rid of that one. And get rid of that one for the time being. And see how we do. Welcome, Gator. I'm having some buffering trauma, so we'll see if I can get it straightened out. Hey, Shirley, welcome in. Let's get closer. Just trying to get away. Come back here. Looks like all my friends are here. A bunch of my friends are here. Okay, well, hopefully this comes in a little bit clearer. It's acting pretty weird right now. All right. Sure. I'll try. I haven't said anything though. Okay, I had to refresh my screen. I'm glad it's actually making nice again. As it gets a little bit darker, which is probably going to take a minute because that moon is absolutely gorgeous and bright. It's huge. I may have to do some minor adjustments. Welcome in, Susanna. Thank you, thank you. Um, but I may have to make a couple of adjustments to get everything right. See if I can bring my face back in without breaking stuff. But I'm going to be really close to the camera with that being said because that's where the mic is. Hi guys. This poor little tripod's tiny, so if I had the other one it would be a little bit better than this crazy thing. Alright, I'm going to look on my phone right now and see if anything good is going to come out soon. And oh, I don't know if I can do that. I'll probably end up busting it. Let's see what happens. Anybody complaining? See in a minute. I don't know what's going to happen. It's probably going to dump the screen because because I'm doing other stuff. All right, let's see what's out there. I know what I want to look for, but it's going to take a while before I can get to that. Maybe not. Maybe it will let me. Let's try it and see what we get. It's a little bit further north, so. Okay, this is what I want to look for. I don't know if my camera, my face cam came up. Hey, Rich Martinez, welcome in. My YouTube side's doing some cray stuff here. I know what it is. It's me. It's just me. Hey, Allie. Welcome in. It should just go in there. Yeah, and I'll actually apologize for my Nightbot for probably being a snarky Nightbot. Thing has attitude sometimes. It will come up eventually, I promise. Maybe it will. Alright, let's see. Let's look for something else. Let's see. I love it when I have technical difficulties. So much fun. Welcome in, Sue. Did I miss anyone? Probably, because my chat's being wonky and so's my computer. Big surprise. That's what I get for having hardware that's, really old. I think I caught everybody. All right, let's see. What do we have to look at tonight? I want to look at that, but I want to look at that later. Shut up, Xena. No one asked you. That might be a good choice. Let's try this one. See if I don't need to go out and mess with the scope or something, hopefully. Oh, shh. Xena, I am gonna beat your ass. That is all. Am I frozen? I need a brain freeze over here, Dimmy. All right, we finally found something. Oh, nice. Maybe that was making my images go crazy on the screen. They looked really weird on both the laptop and the phone. So, or excuse me, on the tablet and the phone. I'll set this in spectator mode here in a second. As soon as it's done doing all its stuff. Yeah, Ali Sue has another channel that's definitely entertaining. She gets all sorts of flying things and train things and things. And things and things. I'm just looking for flying saucers. Because, you know, they're a thing. Alright. Oh. Hey, Rich, maybe you can give me a hand on bumping up my audio in. Oh. In OBS. Gregory, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Alright, we're going to spectator mode here. It's much nicer without all the extra tools and junk on there. Yeah, that's it. So this one we're looking at is called the Crescent Nebula. It's going to take a little bit to come in. Since I nerfed the face cam, I can't show you what I'm looking at. Its designation is NGC 6888. It's formed by the fast stellar wind from the Wolf-Rayet star WR136, colliding with and emerging with the slower moving wind escaped by the star when it became a red giant around 250,000 to 400,000 years ago. So, we're basically looking at the remnants of a supernova. And it'll take a while for it to come in. And I'll switch around after a while. Hey Halo, welcome in. And just poke at some photographs that I have either on the sea star itself or I have a few that are on the tablet, but most of the good ones are on the sea star. So Rutro. Xena, you're starting it with the dogs. She got Nala started over at Bobby's the other day. It's kind of funny. All right, well, give me a second. I'm gonna put myself on mute so that my dog won't, so that you don't hear me swearing at her anymore. And yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take her outside, and I shall return. Xena says hi, Rich. I need a beefier computer for this to properly work well. That's the telescope out in the field there that you're looking at. Just sitting over off to the side of the truck. Just sitting there. That way I can keep an eye on it. Just does the thing. I've got another monitor off to the side that's actually nothing but my security cameras. That one just happens to be programmed into the stream. So it was an easy pickup. So it looks like we got like 3 minutes. It gives you stacking failures when it's either in movement or there's a satellite or an airplane or something weird it doesn't like. It'll basically kick it out. So it identifies all the keys, all the key parts of the image. Hey, Smitty, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anybody when I was outside? Yeah, when we get these weird stacking failures, what it is it's some kind of movement, whether it be a bug flew in front of this lens, any number of weird things. But typically it's because the telescope moved or because there's a satellite or a plane or something like of that nature. Xena, you're awful. Get it. Get off. I don't even know where it went. This dog's crazy, just so you know. Could probably give you doggo cam instead of vehicle cam. That is called the Crescent Nebula, Smitty. Did my dog? Oh yeah, my dog just ripped off my other shoe. Xena, you're a bad dog. I'm not super surprised that she is a bad dog. Just saying. Can I have that back, please? I guess not. Oh, she just. Okay, so she just takes off with my shoe randomly. And she's back, so I'll take it back. It's a game. It's really annoying game. You're annoying. You're an annoying girl. Where's your ball? Where is your ball? Oh, it's right there. I couldn't see it, therefore it obviously. Yeah, she's being terrible. The huge. What'd you do with it? Are you gonna get a drink? Get a drink. I might stick her in the garage. She's such a turd. Okay, good. Good deal. Lay down. Go lay down. Take a rest. Miss Dog, go take a rest. Take a rest. I don't know if she's going to. We'll see. So the painstaking part of this is literally watching. It's like watching paint dry sometimes. So what I did the other night when I popped off the live, so I didn't have to keep watching the stack failures happen all the time, is I went in to the gallery basically and looked at a variety of stuff. So I'll give you another taste of another another location I like a lot. I had a lot of trouble getting the image that'll be coming up here eventually. Sue, I took a couple this morning of Venus. I was super excited about just seeing it this morning. I have no idea how much longevity I have for the night, but if I stay up and actually look at Venus, or if I pass out early and get a good look at Venus, then yeah, I'll probably have to get that puppy with the scope in the next few days before it's not doable. M81's a really pretty galaxy. Had a hard time getting it to come in at all. It was not exactly forthcoming. You know what I'm saying? It's a really pretty one, though. And I can do all this from the mouse, too. I don't know why I'm screwing around so much. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I want to look at Venus in the morning. Venus is so beautiful. But, you know, being up at 4 o'clock in the morning is not something I do frequently. It just is what it is. So I got a smattering of planetary goodies. Those all appear to be... No, that's Jupiter right there. One of these times when it's really good seeing and good viewing and all that, I'll try and get a good one of the moon's crossing across Jupiter, because that's pretty dang impressive if you catch that. It's one thing to see him dip behind, but it's a whole nother thing to see him go in front of and leave it cast a shadow. It's pretty wild looking. There's actually a Jupiter moon calculator out on the interwebs somewhere. I can't remember where it is. It's probably bookmarked somewhere. And looking at that particular thing is actually kind of nice because you can really dig into this stuff. Dig into when the moons are going to do what they're going to do. Oh, nice. I bet she was stoked just to kind of look around at some of them. The one I have on the screen right now is Orion's Nebula. We were kind of poking around and looking at that one. I want to get a much better shot than this. I could go in and do some tweaking from this image to make it better, but it truly is, it's fascinating to look at it anyway. But I want to do a better shot than what I have showing in this shot here. This is the one that freaks out Gator. It's so creepy looking. Howdy, Nunya. Welcome in. Sometimes they take a second or two to load, but when they do finally come in, they sure are pretty. Yeah, Orion's beautiful. Yes, Nunny, this isn't even tonight. This is just some random. These are leftovers while we poke. I love this one personally. This is the Wizard's Nebula. And I gave this one a little bit of extra TLC and time. Meow. All right, take care, BJ. Good to see you. If I'm still here, go ahead and come on back. Ed was saying the same thing. He said that the volume was kind of low. Rich said it was okay. I never know. I think it's because my dog set the actual volume and therefore, yeah, it's one of those things. I don't talk really loud anyway, so that's part of the problem. Yeah, this one's the Wizard Nebula, Allie. This one came out super clear. Just the, oh, my dog just jacked my shoe again. For no apparent reason. No reason. Seemed like the thing to do. Oh, Xena. What are you doing, you little maniac? Can you explain yourself? I'm not surprised. The next one I have coming up is the Eagle Nebula, it would appear. And if you're all Hubble geeks, then you'll recognize the pillars of creation. It's flat where I'm at, but I know that it's not flat everywhere. I haven't fallen off yet. Trust me, I've tried. Hasn't been effective. I fall down a lot. He's gonna cut my shoe. Give me my shoe. And give me the gurgle. Yep. I have posted this one before. I probably sent that one to you too, Gator, to be honest. Oops. I ran out of pictures. I guess it knew what I was doing. Beware of squeaky ball up and coming. Oh crap, what happened? Oh, okay, there it is. All right, take it easy. Good night, Allie. Thanks for popping by. Exactly. Oh, foolish dog. One moment. I will be right back. My dog is being a destructive little creature. Stealing my shoes. Hey, get off me. Get. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Did I say that? I did, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. So here's the live action again, such as it is, if you want to call it. I mean, the light pollution that I'm getting beat up by is the moon. I'm at least out in the boonies enough that I have decent skies. That's good to hear, Cable. That is really good to hear. Oh yeah, the moon was crazy bright. I could probably go back to that little sucker. This is not going as planned. How long have I been looking at this target? Any anybody? Anybody? I can come back to this one at another time because it is one that's quite frequently visible. It's a pretty colored one. Haven't you been to Jurassic Park, none you? Come on, man. Get with the program. Okay, should I stick with us or should I go look for something else? Throw me a suggestion. See if I can find it. We can look at the. The answer is blue. Welcome in, blue. Welcome in, Tia. Good to see you. This is very slow moving, by the way. Um, the next image that should pop up on the screen is essentially the where the heck it is in the sky, so to speak. If it hasn't come up already. I don't know how much of a delay there really is. Kind of messes me up. You're open? Alright, let's go poke the moon. Let's go poke at the moon. The moon looks amazing out there. I can't stop myself anyway. So we will stop this. Still turned out alright. Go to the moon. Yes. It does take a little bit to find it. It's kind of aggravating. I seriously doubt that it will not find it. Oh goodness, Nina. You're okay. Here we go. So what I did when I did the solar eclipse is I took a time lapse, and essentially what it does is it takes it it takes and does all the heavy lifting for me. So it takes all of the images, and I don't even have to do it. I just tell it to go do it. Wow, that is a crazy look there. Wow. I broke the moon. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Now, on my phone screen, it's not doing that. But for whatever reason, for all intent of display purposes, boy, that looks crazy. There we go. It might settle down. We'll see. It still has a little bite out of the bottom. Who would have thought? Oh, you are very welcome. I do not know why this moon is looking so crazy on my screen. I don't get it. It's not doing it on my phone. So what it's actually capturing is in the phone. I don't know. It's well, here's the thing, dude. It's running on a tablet that's plugged in. So, I don't know. Very wacky. That is just the strangest thing ever. There, now it's better. Okay, it's not better on the stream side, but it will be in a sec. Once everything catches up. It should stop its shenanigans. Okay. I currently have an unconscious dog. That is a wonderful thing. Except I'm going to screw that up because I got to go find my coffee. I will be right back in just a sec. I'm back. Oh, it gets struck all the time. It gets struck on the frequent. Why do you think there's so many freckles on it? I mean, now watching it would be pretty cool. Can't expect that all of those craters are ancient. You'd expect that some of them are a little bit on the fresh side, especially the shiny ones, the tiny ones. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Yeah, it is live. Let's get even closer. Wow. Welcome in, Jonas. Welcome, welcome. It can definitely make things very challenging. It ends up like some of those other images that I had on there that were really red or really weirdly colored. It's generally because of some form of light pollution. It's usually the moon. On occasion, it's my neighbors or somebody's car driving by because where I have the telescope is out essentially in my next door neighbor's front yard. Yeah, it's super. I can tell that it's really, really bright outside right now without actually being outside. I'm in my house, which is kind of a bonus. But yeah, with the moon totally dominating the sky, I figure, I might as well stare at it for a while. It's not an awful target. I mean, really, it's definitely beautiful to look at. Little target correction here, little chit chat there. Typically, if I had my other telescope out, which I still need to work on, we are going to talk about that right now. But if I had my other telescope out for basic viewing, um, that's that's really when the moon messes with me because it messes with my night vision basically. So right now the camper has red lights on the underside of it because red lights typically will not hurt your night vision, and can use the moonlight to get around where I gotta go. Welcome, welcome, Cecil. Good to see you, sir. Hi, Zena. And Zena says hi too, Cecil. Hopefully not in the barky kind of way. What are you doing? Are you starving? Oh, my dog says she's starving. I will be right back. Alrighty then. Cherokee girl, you have officially been mooned. You're welcome. Hey, welcome in, Dennis. Have not seen you in a while, Bigfoot. Oh my goodness, this dog must have been starving for sure. At least you would think so. She's chowing down now. I'll show you a little bit of stuff from the album. This was actually earlier. Some views of the sun. Oh, in fact, this was the other day. And this was pretty dang impressive. And really, I shouldn't have got so giddy about clouds going across the sun, but come on, man, that's pretty cool. Lots of lots of freckles on the sun too. I haven't caught any like solar ejections or anything crazy like that. I would probably be just giddy if I did. But like I said, I found the clouds even really fascinating with the sun. Kind of hard not to. But that's just, I was screwing around one day and it was rather sunny. And I was pretty stoked about what it all ended up looking like. So figured I'd give you a little bit of that. Let's see, who's new to the party? Anybody new to the party? We'll do a review. This is the Wizard Nebula. Let's see. We have, which is designation SH2142, just for the nerdy people in the class. There will not be a test. Because, you know. I think this one I didn't particularly like because it was literally blown out. But it's cool looking, but it's not supposed to look like that. It was seriously out of focus and it looked incredibly weirdly bright. Here's a good example of how I can be completely tortured by light pollution. This was probably an airplane, and the light going through the center of the image was from my neighbor, and I didn't catch that they'd turned their light on. And by the time I did, it was kind of too late to do anything about it. So, and I have other examples of random light pollution stuff, but I mean, I'll take the kind of light pollution that gives me cool images that are at least worth looking at. We'll just call this one an alien invader hit this shot. It was a satellite, but and I was able to denoise some of it out, I think, on the final image, but I still think it's cool, so I'll take it. Some of it looks just really, really weird sometimes. So just as an example, this is all the same particular image, which ice is Caldwell 5070, and that was probably my best night of it, and I don't recall how long I imaged that one, but literally the first time I was able to see it, I really didn't get to see it per se. So some nights are better than others. And when the moon's dominating the sky, it's really, really hard to do much of anything but roll with it. Okay, does anybody remember what nebula I'm showing right now? Can't remember, I'll tell you. And if anyone's wondering, yes, this is the reason why I don't sleep. You can't remember? Anybody? Anybody? It is the Eagle Nebula. Definitely a favorite. I know I'm getting a 50-50 on whether I'm too loud or too soft. If the dog speaks, then trust me, you'll hear me, but it's one of those things I'm going to have Ed do me some adjusting, or I'm going to have to adjust something in the microphone settings somewhere, because I really don't see a way to make any other changes within OBS. If there is, then it's something I'm definitely not seeing. But we tried correcting it the other night and we're scratching our heads when we were done, so. Let's see if we can see Saturn. Maybe we can. We'll try. We'll try to see Saturn. Yes. See, and I said there wasn't going to be a test. Oh, look at that. Look at that pretty little ringed thing. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, we're looking at getting our hands on a mic, and I may have Ed just switch me over to setting all this up on my laptop, because I think the laptop will have a little bit better um, speed for me too. It won't be so crazy. Oh, Xena, you behave yourself. Exactly. No tests. There's no pass or fail. You hear you passed. Xena, you better behave yourself. Get under my desk and stay. Don't move a muscle. Xena, go chill. Hey, honey, how are you? Oh, you had to say hi too, huh? Okay, I'm gonna mute my dog. you picking on the help there, G? Or just letting him know? Any requests for anything you might want to see up on screen? See if I can track it down. I mean, that moon's not a hard one to chase down by any means. I can't directly find any UFOs. I don't believe there are any comets currently available at this time. If I'm not mistaken, there is a meteor shower going on right now, but unfortunately the moon is going to kind of scrub that. There is a meteor shower later in the month, though, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. That's the remnants of Halley's Comet, or Halley's Comet, depending on how you like to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways, so. That's a little bit later on this month. I'll just point the dash cam at the sky. Probably can't do too bad doing that. Nope. Let's try going back to this one. This is a stunning target if I can get it. We'll see. Welcome in, Face the Ace. So to get you up to speed, face the ace, we got on one side where you see my truck off in the field, you see that tiny little thing in the field, that's the telescope. And then whatever I should happen to be pulling up online, which I should be getting something in here any second. And this is the one I wanted to look at a little bit earlier, which is called the Triangulum Galaxy. And it's just a little below the Andromeda Galaxy. Not a very close neighbor, but definitely a cool one. And it starts coming in pretty quickly once it starts coming in at all. I'm gonna nerf the driveway cam and put us back in spectator mode over here because it looks much nicer anyway. Yeah, hopefully I can get that straightened away. It does act a little weird once in a while, so wouldn't surprise me if it's acting weird right now. Oh, sorry. Anyone who happens to be here, I do apologize. I will be right back. I have a needy dog, so enjoy the view in the meantime. hope my dog doesn't like freak out in the next 30 seconds. She might. She brought in a random crazy toy. The crazy toy. Silly, silly dog. Very silly dog. Hey, quit stuffing that there. Dog. 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 Yeah, I have to agree with you there, my friend. I was looking at the moon and I'm definitely not having any luck with anything else. I can't agree more. I figured I'd poke it anyways, just to see, just for fun. But yeah, it's definitely getting washed out really, really badly. Options here. We can try. Why not? We'll try it. We do not have huge confidence, but we'll try it anyways. I'm And I'm going to say, that is a big, gigantic nope. Let's just go back to that beautiful moon. Welcome in, anime girl. Just having a go at poking the sky. You're funny, Gordon. Thanks for popping by and have a nice dinner. Easy on the kibble. That is not very centered. Here, we'll get her centered. Well, guys, if I wrap this up here pretty shortly, then I could probably, maybe, bring the scope in, go to bed, set an alarm, and potentially get up in time to get a glimpse at Venus, which I would not mind doing. Um, I just tech supported myself because the last time I had the scope out on the pad that I have it on, I had nowhere near as many problems, but I think I put it a little bit further back. So I kind of cheated myself on a bit of range. So I literally had to go outside to connect to the Bluetooth, which I get it, but dang it. So I think I'm going to give everybody a nice little wave. I've managed to get the dog all chilled out, which as soon as I step outside and pick up the telescope, that's going to come to a screeching halt. But at the same time, I'm going to have to go get it eventually. So, no time like the present, something like that. I could leave the stream going while I go out and collect it up. Yes, no, maybe so. Hi. I keep forgetting I have a microphone. Haha, I'm awesome like that. Well, I should probably cut this for the rest of the night. Take care, Gordon. Take care, Gator. Y'all take care of each other. No, Ed, it's not. It's a straight shot. So it's definitely going to take some getting used to when I go back out to planetary poking and everything's backwards and I have to actually think about it. But I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to everybody. Good night, sweet. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Demi, for coming in. Thank you again, Gator, for staying up. I'm glad you're feeling better. You're on the right track. You're on the mend. Thanks, Nunya, for coming in. Um, who do we have left? Let's see. I had a bunch of people come in. I very much appreciate it. Thanks, Jonas. Um, Smitty came in. Y'all rock. Thanks, you guys. I very much appreciate it. I am going to call it a night. If I manage to get up at a ridiculously early hour of the day, then I will end up busting out Venus first thing in the morning. I may just film it and then see how squirrely I am. But chances are I'm probably just going to do a little bit of filming and go back to bed. So, you guys all take care. Have a great night. And thanks for coming in.